There are over 360 species of cobra in the world today, all belonging to the genus Naya. But despite their bad reputation, they're not all deadly to humans. In fact, there's one that isn't venomous at all. That would be the king cobra. Their name comes from the fact that they are generally larger than other cobras, and they often fight other snakes, sometimes even eating them. And because of this behavior, they've earned the title of the king of snakes. But what makes these snakes so special? What features make them royalty, and why are they so aggressive? Let's take a closer look. King cobras can be found throughout much of Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. And although there are some small species, the largest can reach lengths of over 18 feet. When fully grown, they have large hoods that expand into a spectacle shape when threatened. And just like their smaller venomous cousins, they inject their venom into their victims using hollow fangs. But unlike other cobras, the king cobra's venom isn't primarily meant for hunting. That's why it isn't always fatal to humans. While other cobras use their venom to paralyze their prey before swallowing it, the king cobra injects its venom quickly and then runs away, leaving the now bleeding creature to die. This means that if a human is bitten by a king cobra, it's unlikely to be fatal unless the wound becomes infected. And even then, anti-venom can be used as a treatment. However, since they do produce venom, it's important not to pick them up or try to ride them like some people have been known to do. They typically feed on other snakes, including venomous ones like mambas and adders. They also eat lizards, birds, monkeys, and rodents. But despite their fierce reputation, they are actually quite shy and spend most of their time hiding in burrows or under logs and rocks. When they do come out, they move with a sidewinding motion, which may be familiar if you've ever seen a rattlesnake slither. However, they can also move in a straight line by using a technique known as rectilinear movement. This involves throwing the body forward in a straight line, while the back end anchors itself against the ground. As far as their aggression goes, it really depends on the individual. Some are docile, while others will strike if they feel threatened. If you see one in the wild, your best bet is to leave it alone. Now let's talk about their unique mating habits. Female king cobras give birth to live young, which is a trait that's more commonly found in aquatic snakes. This means that, unlike most other snakes which lay eggs, the babies develop inside the mother, who then gives birth to up to 40 of them at once. These baby snakes are miniature versions of the adults and are able to hunt on their own after only a few weeks. Although king cobras are mostly solitary creatures, sometimes they'll form groups known as academies. This happens when several of them share a burrow or rock crevice, often with other types of snakes. There's no dominance hierarchy in these groups, but it's believed that forming these academies increases their chances of survival. For example, there may be safety in numbers when it comes to fending off predators or finding mates. These impressive snakes come in a variety of colors, including black, brown, yellow, red, and white. Some are even completely black. The color variations are due to different pigments produced by each geographic location. Even the scales vary, with some being smooth and shiny, and others having a rough texture. Unfortunately, like many other snake species, king cobras are currently facing a number of threats. In some areas, they've been hunted for their skin, which is used in the leather industry. In others, they've been killed because they've been perceived as dangerous. Habitat destruction has also played a role in their decline. Thanks to conservation efforts, their numbers are slowly beginning to recover. So next time you hear someone say that snakes are slimy and cold-blooded, just remember that there's a reason why the king cobra is considered royalty. After all, they're powerful, intelligent, and just a little bit mysterious, and that's why we're so fascinated by them. If you enjoyed learning about this amazing animal, please give us a like and share this video with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating animal videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.